What's going on, guys? It's your boy the Phantom, and I'm back with another video. Now I just wanted to discuss the fact that Deontay Wilder appears not to be a pay-per-view fighter, because I mean, him fighting Dominic Breazeale proves it. Because if he was truly a pay-per-view fighter, wouldn't this fight be on pay-per-view? I mean, if you look at the way he turned down DAZN, the $20 million guaranteed for Dominic Breazeale, and $40 million for Anthony Joshua, and $40 million in a rematch. So technically, he's going to be making $2.5 million against Dominic Breazeale in a non-pay-per-view fight. So I think Al Heyman and Shelley Finkel are in Deontay Wilder's ear. I think Deontay Wilder's not a very smart person, because if you're turning down $20 million for $2.5 million, that means that you're not a very good businessman. Now, let's move on to another point. See, Deontay Wilder is not really a pay-per-view fighter. This proves that Deontay Wilder is a fucking bum that should be fighting on regular TV for the rest of his life. I think when he fought Tyson Fury was the one that was bringing in all the fans around the world. Deontay Wilder can't even sell out a stadium. Only 10,000 people watch his fights. He doesn't sell out a stadium. Against Luis Ortiz, he only got paid $2.5 million. So if you compare that to $20 million, that means he's ducking the fight with AJ, number one. Number two, he's not very smart. He has no foresight, no thinking skills, no critical thinking skills, no business acumen. He says he wants to take control of his own career like Floyd, but you're not fighting the opponents that Floyd was fighting. You're fighting bombs. He's fighting AJ's leftovers, because AJ knocked out Dominic Breazeale in 7 rounds. So you're fighting AJ's leftovers. You're fighting on non-pay-per-view fights on Showtime. I think Steven Espinoza definitely got a good one in Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder doesn't appear to be very smart. Not a very smart guy. Now, the fight with Wilder and Breazeale is official for May 18 on Showtime. Deontay Wilder will once again be headlining the Barclays Center. So basically, he's going to be fighting Dominic Breazeale. And I mean, Steven Espinoza must be thinking, oh, I got a really good slave for this for a while, because I mean, he's probably thinking in his brain, in his head, that Deontay Wilder's not very smart for taking that DAZN deal. Because, I mean, the pay-per-view model is dying. It's a dying breed. DAZN is the new model for boxing. It's definitely a fresher model. I think to fight on a streaming platform would definitely make more sense than fighting on Showtime, because Showtime doesn't have the viewers it once had. The pay-per-view model is dying after Floyd, because the last pay-per-view star, that was Canelo, went over to DAZN. Now let's get into what Espinoza said. Espinoza likened Wilder's decision to that of Floyd Mayweather, who famously bet on himself by buying himself out of his contract with Top Rank all these years back to take full control of his career. But what Espinoza is failing to realize is that Floyd Mayweather had the persona, he had the resume to basically justify him having such a big deal with Showtime. Espinoza also made a point to acknowledge that lots of fans and media members had strong beliefs that Wilder should jump ship from Showtime to another platform for more money and better fights, but says that Wilder is in a financially lucrative position despite not wanting to go into further details about how much money Wilder is set to earn. So technically that means that Espinoza knows that Wilder is a dumbass for not taking that deal, but he has to obviously make it appear like he made a good decision by not jumping ship from Showtime to DAZN. How is he in a financially lucrative position if he's only getting paid $2.5 million for this next fight, and he's fighting on a non-pay-per-view event? Wilder took to the podium and he probably talked some shit. When asked why he decided to continue with Showtime when he had other lucrative offers on the table, Wilder said he has a good working relationship with the network and that he considers them to be like family. So technically, Wilder has blind loyalty for Showtime. What does Showtime have on Wilder that's making him be so loyal. I mean, I have never seen a hoe be this loyal to a pimp. Obviously, this wasn't the bombshell of an announcement that it was made out to be, and quite frankly, this sort of thing could have just been announced through a standard press release. But we now know for sure that Wilder will be back in action this spring, once again defending his world title. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, that basically shows you that Deontay Wilder has blind loyalty for Showtime, and he has no business sense, no business acumen in turning down that DAZN deal. And it seems like he's ducking the Anthony Joshua fight, and he's fine Wilder's leftovers. He's fine, AJ's leftovers. He better knock out Brazil in a couple rounds, but there is no excuse for this because he's fine a bum. It's not really fighting anybody interesting, but I hope Dominic Brazil goes in there and knocks out Deontay Wilder. I'm out. Peace. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.